Hi, this is Istar Hussain from Spirit University. Today I'm going to give you a brief introduction to SPSS, how to use it and how to enter the data in SPSS, how you can fill the missing values and how you can replace them as well. How to run the descriptive statistics, how to check the reliability of data. Then we shall check the cumulative variable, how to cumulate a variable. Then how to check the normality of data and how to run correlation analysis. And after that, regression analysis, mediating variable analysis, and moderating variable analysis as well. So let's start our today lecture. So here you can here you can see a new screen on your desktop. As you can see here, I have opened recently SPSS. It is showing the variable view, and you can see and here you can see variable view, and here you can see data view. Basically in variable view you can view the data variable wise, and after that in data view you can see the data in shape of numbering as column wise there are mentioned here the variables, and here you can see and their quantity as well. Here in variable view you can see gender wise, age, education, and nature of employment. Here you can see their numeric type, either it is numeric or alphanumeric or whatever. In currency type you can select their type. You can select their width, how much it width could be in number like say in decimal numbers. And here you can label it. Let's say if you want to label, give it some name, you can label it as well. And here you can put the values, you can assign the values I already has assigned the values to and label them. One for male and two for female I have used here. As you can see, if I can add the third one, I can also add the third one, and here I can also enter the label. And after entering the label, let's say we add she, like this we can add it as well. So after that, here you can see scale, which is nominal or ordinal. We shall, as we are nominating, as it comes from nominate, so we shall use nominal scale. And here its role, what it role can be, it is input. So let's start our first analysis, how to check the missing values in the data. So first of all, we shall click analyze, and keep one thing in your mind, that you will learn more than 90% analysis from this tab, analyze. Click on analyze, and after that you can see here how to check the missing values, and you can see here descriptive statistics, and here you can see frequencies. You can click frequencies, and here you can select how mostly the frequencies are used. Let's say I'm transferring these gender, age, and education, all type of data, to the right side of the screen. And here I can select the statistics, what type of statistics we are required. We can select here mean, median, mode, sum of square, quartiles, etc. Even I can select standard deviation, minimum, maximum values, variance, range, and currently standard error. Currently we are not going to conduct these results, and we can cancel it. We can also select the charts from here. I'm going to give you simply a brief of this software: bar chart, pie chart, and histogram as well. If I will click histogram, I can also get the normal curve. If I require the curve of histogram, I can also get the curve here. So simply, as you know, we don't require too much uh, output from this data. Here we can simply check the display the frequencies, display the frequency tables. Just simply click on OK. Here you can see it is showing the frequencies, statistics about valid and missing, gender, age, education, nature of employment, length of service. Here you can see the total sample data 204, 204 and 204. Here in frequency table, you can check male and female and their total population as well. 96 are male and 108 are female, and their percentage as well it has given. Like simply rest of the variables like age and nature employment and education, we can check all type of frequencies here. So after that, we shall start checking the missing values in the data. Here just we check the analysis, and after that we shall click on analyze. Yes, here we can also analyze reports, descriptive statistics. We shall go again in frequencies, and here I already have checked, uncheck all these. Here are some variables like emotional intelligence, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. These are the basically questions which of one variable which we have collected through data. Here I have shifted all variables to the right side, and I can also get the frequencies of this data as well. Here you can see I click OK, and here it is showing that here you can see valid and all frequencies are given. In frequency tables, you can see that missing values. Here we are checking missing in frequencies table. Here you can see in E1, emotional intelligence 1, table 1, it is showing that 2 values are missing. It is showing 1 value is missing. Rest of the in all table in column, it is not showing any missing value. So you can also see as in the data. Yes, here you can see in data view, it is missing in E1, it is missing 1 value and 2 value, and emotional intelligence 4, it is showing 1 missing value. How we can refill these values? Just we shall click again, we shall go transform. Now we are going to transform the data, so that's why we shall click transform, and then here it is replace missing values. We shall click it, and here you can see there was missing value in emotional intelligence 1 and emotional intelligence 2 as well. I shall transfer these two on my right side of the screen, and I shall click OK, and look, uh, it is showing that there was two values which it has replaced already. In E1 and EI4, it has replaced that value as well. If you want to do this, you can say without this formula, you can also fill the Excel file or your data file by choosing the two value from the top and two from the low and dividing them by the by 4. You can also fill them, but this is the automatically way which can through which we can fill the missing values. So here you can also see in data view, look, it already has in the last of the view file also had make two new column with the name of EI1 1, EI4 1. Look, Here it is not showing any kind of missing values. It already had filled all type of data. Okay, previously it was showing two missing values in the data. So instead of EI1 and EI4, these two column will be used in the analysis of the data. Now we shall check how to run the descriptive statistics. Same like that, we will go to analyze, and after that descriptive statistics, and here you can see frequencies. Select the demographic variable, which are age, gender, education, nature of employment, and length of service. And after that, click on the option, and here you can see all type of results: standard deviation, mean, minimum, and maximum, variable, and kurtosis, skewness, all type of variable. Show frequencies. Okay, it is showing. Look, it is showing descriptive statistics about the variables. As you can see here, it is showing that gender, education, and length of services varied values. All type of data is showing here in descriptive statistics. And you can also run the analysis again if you want to add the uh, data values. Same, we shall come to descriptive analysis. Now we shall add all the rest of the variables as well. Here, by clicking on charts, histogram, continue, statistics. In statistics, you can check all type of data as well. Click continue. Okay. Now it is showing the graph of the data. You can see histogram. Gender wise, it is showing the graph as well. Now after the chart, the histogram chart, we can also run the descriptive statistic. For simply, you need to go to descriptive stats, and then click on descriptive, and here you can select all type of variables. As already I have shifted all selected variables on from left side to right side by clicking this button, and it is showing gender, age, education, and emotional employment, all type of variable which to whom I want to and run the descriptive statistics. So I will simply click here, and look, you can see here descriptive analysis. It is showing total number of n, minimum, maximum, mean, standard deviation as well. So after descriptive statistics, we shall check the data reliability as well. As you know, reliability belongs to the data, while the validity belongs to scale. Let's start the process of data reliability. You will click analyze, and after that you will click on scale here. Yes, here it is showing scale, and here is reliability. Analysis, you will click the reliability analysis, and you will open here and select all the questionnaire of the creativity. You can select the all variables which is belongs to creativity. Creativity is also our variable or relevant questionnaire of creativity, like C1, C2 to C9 at C10. We shall shift these value to the right side of the column, and after that you will select the model. Here you can select alpha. You can also select split and Goodman parallel. Here we shall select alpha values, and then we shall click the press the OK. As you can see here, it is showing the reliability results scale all variable. It is showing the total number of m excluded alpha values as 0.0, and here you can see reliability of statistics 0.936. As you can see, its value is 0.70, so it means our data reliability is okay. Its value should be greater than 0.70, or it should be, if it is greater than 0.90, which means the value is really significant. It is its value should be fall from 0.80. It means it is very good data. So the value of 0.936 is showing that the excellent value of our data as well. It means the data is reliable. So we can check reliability of all variables one by one, as we currently check the value of reliability as creativity. And next step is how to accumulate a variable in the data. We shall go simply transform, and here you can see compute variables. We shall select a new window will be open here, and select all the questionnaire of emotional intelligence or whatever, whichever which variable you want to accumulate. Now I shall select all variables by clicking. Then, as you can see, I have selected here one variable step by step, and after that I will click. Sorry guys, first of all we shall click on all from the function group, and after that we shall select mean here from the function and special variable. Next, here. Here you can see it is showing mean. We shall select mean from here. And we shall click on mean variable, and double click on the mean variable. It will show here the formula in numeric expression. So what we will do, we will select here one variable, emotional intelligence, one, and after that it will give, if it is going giving automatically comma, we can it will be okay. If it is not giving comma automatically, simply we shall click it manually. Then comma and emotional intelligence 3, I will check this one as well, and after that comma again I will give this one emotional intelligence 4 as well, and step by step I will give all relevant again comma, and emotional intelligence 7, again comma, and emotional intelligence 8, again comma, and 9, again comma, again comma, and 11. Again you can see comma and 12. Again we shall get 13, again comma, and 14, again comma, and again comma, emotional intelligence 16. As you can see, I already has included all type of questionnaire of emotional intelligence variable, and after that you can see after selecting one by one, I can accumulate all the variables as well. I shall click. Hi, here you can see, welcome back. Here we can see we already had given all 16 values of one variable, which is emotional intelligence. In target variable, we shall click and write and its name, like its name was emotional intelligence. We shall write this. Okay, it is showing, and after that we shall click OK. Now variable name contains an okay, without any space, we shall not click give any space in the variable name, so we shall remove replace, and we shall click OK. And here you can see like in scale, all variables we have given it, it has converted all the variables related to uh, emotional intelligence. It is executing 200 values and 100% values as well. Here you can see it has computed a variable written here, compute emotional intelligence, which is executed. And if we shall check this in the data as well, if it is showing or not. Here you can see in data view, here in the last of the data, you can see it has executed a variable with the name of emotional intelligence. We shall calculate all the variables same like emotional intelligence. Here you can see emotional intelligence, it is showing emotional intelligence. It has created a variable. Step by step we shall uh, accumulate all the variables one by one, like there is creativity, organizational. uh, Here you can see here emotional intelligence, and after that it is showing creativity with C, and OC organizational creativity, commitment, and it is all the variables step by step we shall accumulate.